Hello everybody, and welcome to episode 11 of Alan Wake 2. Fingers crossed, our third attempt to do episode 11 will go well. Let's go ahead and hit on continue. On the last try, we loaded in and things were not rendering properly, maybe due to a brand new driver, some brand new settings, but I think that we got that fixed, and we're gonna find out together as we come in here, and so far, yeah, that looks a lot better than it did. So we're here in the cinema, and when we walked in, we saw that there's an echo here, but I think that we need to like see it from up on the balcony. So let's head up there and see if we can get started. While we're going, another hello to Mr. Bones, Caroluna, Solid Chrome Hickey, Xena. Hold on. Maxine?
I felt like I'd been on this case looking for the cult of the word for a lifetime or more. The only case I'd ever been on. They would surface from the dark with their depraved acts of violence and fade back into the night, leaving behind bloody crime scenes and clues heavy with obscure meanings that led nowhere. Arriving at the cinema, I felt them. Monumental, terrifying revelation trembling before me, ready to open its jaws and swallow me whole.
This place had significance to the cult. There was something to use there.
Okay, we have a new plot element. We will examine that in a minute. As we go, just a quick vibe check from folks in chat. I'd be very interested to know how the game is looking and sounding so far. Hello to Pirate Percy's and Patikin.
I was missing something.
Yeah, no, not yet. We're just exploring, Alan. You guys are joining us. Oh, can I close the door? I want to see the rest of this etching. Oh, no, we don't get to see it. Maybe in a different scene we will, though. You guys have missed no gameplay so far. We've been streaming for a bit, but so far it's all been in the tech support realm. Now, seems like things are moving forward. Bones is saying it's already way better than Geralt. Can I... Bones, I don't remember if I've ever, like, directly said this to you, but The Witcher 3 has been out for a while now. I feel like it's fair that we can start saying at least one thing. It's a minor part in a later quest. It's a later quest, but it's a minor one. So one of the issues that Bones had with The Witcher 3 was that there was a lot of talking, like a lot of talking and exploring and picking shirts and stuff. And I only regret that he didn't play quite far enough, actually not by several dozens of hours, but quite far enough to discover that, Bones, I am not kidding. This is not a joke when I say there is actually a quest in The Witcher 3 about waiting in line at a bank. And I mean, like, it's the whole quest. I wanted so much for Mr. Bones DBW to get to that quest. Oh, it would have been so funny. Like, I feel like the Witcher train has sailed. Like, I don't think that we'll get any more Mr. Bones Witcher streams. Maybe as some sort of a Patreon punishment at some point or something, but it's actually pretty deep into the game. I'm not giving away any story beats by saying that, but yeah, that was the mission that I always wanted Bones to go on. Caroluna's banking on that quest. Oh, hold on. We can see on something the other side here. Oh, wait. This is the save room. You know what? Why not? Why not quick save it? I hear something over here, but I don't think that we're meant to do anything with it. Okay, so we're in the lobby. And is this where I can apply the plot element, or is that upstairs, do we think?
The main event was the murder. I had to find my way to it.
Yes, lobby. This was the cult's lair. They didn't bother to hide it. So let's transform this cinema lobby into a cult lair.
The first step toward the murder site. I was making progress. Someone had barricaded themselves in the room.
Okay, well, that probably means there's not a lot of ways back there, but we'll look around. Now, the only things that will have changed, we learned this earlier, will be where we're still in the lobby. But we want to look around to see what's different. Nothing here. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what Bones thinks of the vibe. Bones, I will say this, because you said that you're getting ready to play it. It is not a spoiler to say that this game will greatly benefit if you are pretty closely familiar with not only the events of Alan Wake, but also those of Control. I'm not going to say it's an absolute requirement, but I'm saying that there's a lot that's going to just sort of like fly right by if you don't have both Control and the first Alan Wake in mind. It's not like a lot of study material. You could probably just, like, I don't know, watch a YouTube video to get an overall sense of it. There's probably multiple videos about, like, here's what to know before starting up Alan Wake 2. For all I know, Remedy themselves put out such a thing. Bones loved Alan Wake. If we're gonna do that, Quantum Break Control. Oh, they're gonna do that one, yeah. And then this one. Yeah, Quantum Break, there's no shortage of allusions to Quantum Break, but I think that they're a little bit limited. Okay, then I'm stumped. Shit. So somebody barricaded themselves in the room. Maybe I change it back to the original plot element, and then we can get back there? Let me try standing back here, and we'll adjust the plot again. Okay, now I can stand back here and do it. Maybe this was open before I wasn't paying attention. Poet Cinema. All right, so we've got the... What's it called? The map for this area. Maps in Alan Wake 2 are really more like your memory. They may not always be accurate. Bones is going to play this in April. Well, between here and April, it's going to only get more patched. I think it was... Darn. I'm not remembering the name of it. The name of the person. But somebody said that... Oh, you know what? I think it was like Mr. Torg or somebody was saying that this game was super rough at release. I've certainly had some technical hiccups here and there. Oh, here we go.
Good to talk. It would do you a lot of good to talk, buddy.
It was an initiation ceremony. Or so we made our new members believe. Two of New York's finest. They had performed endless favors to earn their place among us. We had something special waiting for them. And something very special for you, Alex Casey.
Who's your leader? Alan Wake? Scratch? Zane? Give me a name!
You will meet him soon enough.
There was no end to the corruption. It fit the genre, so I'd use it.
Okay, we have a new plot element. And Cozy Plays, I did just see what you said about there's no more double audio. Yeah, although that didn't show up in the VOD, I am, again, very happy to have feedback on this episode and on the last one as well. It's very helpful to know. So let's change the plot element to New York's finest. They had gathered behind the doors for their rite of initiation. Also, Bones is saying that the physical copy is going to get more expensive. Are they now doing a physical copy of Alan Wake 2? I remember it being an announcement before this game came out that even the console versions were not going to have any sort of physical release. So if limited run games or somebody is doing one, that's only good news. And I think you're right that that's going to actually increase in value. I'm not giving investment advice here, quite the contrary. I'm saying that I would probably want to snap that up and hold it because, among other things, you know, this is a game with a lot of licensed music in it. Well, actually, let me take that back. I'm not sure there's any licensed music in this. The point is that it's got a lot of music in it. And sometimes games will patch that music out, especially of their online editions, because the licensing runs out. That was actually something that happened in Alan Wake Remastered, I think. Didn't they have to change around a couple of songs? Like Ziggy Stardust got cut out of it or something? So many of the things that I say like that, they're so half-remembered that it might as well just be describing to you guys a dream that I had. It's out this week and includes... Wow! It includes the Alan Wake 1 remaster and all the DLC. So, Bones, I'm going to give you the standard... Hold on. Okay, so far nothing new, but we'll explore. I'm gonna give you the standard caution that I gave like Mia about the Alan Wake remaster. It looks gorgeous. It sounds great. It like swapped out one song. It's not a big deal. I would highly recommend if you're gonna play a version of Alan Wake. Hold on. Friend or foe? All right. You should have, if you're going to play one, I absolutely recommend playing Remastered. That said, there's a pretty significant bug in, I think, Episode 2, like Part 2 of Alan Wake Remastered, where you can find yourself unable to proceed up a staircase because, like, some jackass piece of geometry is basically, like, blocking the way. It is unimaginably irritating that is a thing that can happen and does, and to the best of my knowledge has not yet been patched. If you can like jump, sidle, squat, or like finagle your way past that, it's the only bug that I know of in the game, and everything else about it is the definitive version of Alan Wake. But there's that one obnoxious bug that now we might be able to switch reality, but I want to look around here first. There's just this one bug that's just like a thumb in your eye through the whole thing. Well, sorry, it's very, very disruptive if it happens. And it doesn't happen to everybody, it doesn't happen every time, but I feel like everybody that I've personally seen that had it happen, or played, that had that happen.
Urban legends circling Thomas Zane were a bottomless rabbit hole. I'd done some digging. To film freaks, he was a mythic auteur in the art house cinema. A rising star coming to America from Finland. But he only created one film, Tom the Poet, before he went missing, mirroring the vanishing of the main character in the movie, played by himself. The biggest mystery was around his lost film, an early work made in Finland, Nightless Night, rumored to have mystic properties. Some claimed it was a snuff film, that the ritual murder in the film was an actual murder. There were no known surviving copies, but the cult chased it as if it were their unholy grail, just like Wake's books were.
Also, hello to Pirate Percy's dog, and Maxine is saying that she'd like to change her reality sometimes. I can empathize with that feeling. I've had actually a great few days and really enjoyed being able to attend Mia's and Chivalry's wedding. Hold on, did I look back here yet? I definitely did. This goes up on the stage. All right. So I think we change... Well, hold on, I kind of want to be up here then. If you're going to change reality, you might as well do it with an audience of empty chairs. All right, let's start with Cult of the Word. Seems very cool. Oh. Hold on, I want to see... Are we going to see a film? Okay, no, they're just counting down.
Look at you. Following your master into La La Land. A sad bunch of clowns in funny masks and hoods, pretending to be a secret society.
Maybe it is you who's playing a role, Mr. Casey. A role carefully laid out for you. A puppet blindly performing the ritual steps for the glory of the cult. Huh?
What the fuck have you been smoking?
Nightless Night. A clip of the lost film survived. You will see, Mr. Casey. In the Nightless Night, you will finally see.
Nightless Night was Zane's film. It played a role in this story.
Well, we're definitely going to play that. Let's put the light back to see if anything is different here. Not really. Okay, I'm going to keep this light with us. But we definitely want to watch the clip. However, there's one additional reality that I want to layer in here. Probably won't make a difference. Wait, am I disrupting the film? No. All right. Let's go to New York's Finest first. I just want to see if there's anything new here. Also, Carol Luna's been initializing realities in No Man's Sky. All right. Wait, I feel like I hear somebody. A little faster, Alan. I feel like this one's... Nope.
The shadow is continuing.
Oh!
These are my words. This is my story.
Fuck.
Losing the words. These are my words.
Cool.
Alan, wake.
So I need to remember where my D-pad flares are, because believe me, it occurred to me to use a flare, and then I was like, I don't know. Oh, here he comes. He's back. Okay, so I was quick saving as we went. I feel like we're ready to go in here. Oh, man. Okay, let's see how much of this we can streamline. Come on.
Wake. You can't stop the
The shadow be gone.
The thing I don't know, do we need to watch the echoes again? I kind of feel like no. And then there was nothing on the stage. And then oh, there's the echo. Okay. I don't know if I can fast forward these at all. I'm really sorry about dying. Come on.
The urban legends circling Thomas Zane were a bottomless rabbit hole. I'd done some digging.
Well, while he's talking for a minute. Oh no, you guys, I have to be there in order to get the plot device part or whatever.
The urban legends circling Thomas Zane were a bottomless rabbit hole. I'd done some digging. To film freaks, he was a mythic auteur in the art house cinema. A rising star coming to America from Finland. But he only created one film, Tom the Poet, before he went missing, mirroring the vanishing of the main character in the movie, played by himself. The biggest mystery was around his lost film, an early work made in Finland, Nightless Night, rumored to have mystic properties. Some claimed it was a snuff film, that the ritual murder in the film was an actual murder. There were no known surviving copies, but the cult chased it as if it were their unholy grail, just like Wake's books were.
Bones was asking if this is what he sounds like with his movie bullshit. No, like a Max Payne style detective noir voiceover. Absolutely not. I really enjoy the podcast, and more importantly, I understand the podcast. Some of the Max Payne of it slips by. There's a lot of purple prose, but there's absolutely supposed to be. So next we question mark. Honestly, I don't really remember. I feel like we still go up on stage and change reality. Or, you know what? Why don't we play it a little bit safe? Let me just go save it. That way at least we'll be this much closer. But Bones, I noticed that Mr. Binky hadn't been posting the new, like, Divided by Werewolves links and stuff the way that he used to. I hope he's doing okay. Maybe he's just busy with other stuff. Or maybe you guys switch off on that, but I'm always excited to see when there's a new episode. So I do change reality now. Yes, we're going to change it to Cult of the Word.
I changed the story, and with that, the dark place changed.
Okay, let's get this.
La La Land. Look at you, following your master into La La Land. A sad bunch of clowns in funny masks and hoods, pretending to be a secret society.
Maybe it is you who's playing a role, Mr. Casey. A role carefully laid out for you. A puppet blindly performing the ritual steps for the glory of the cult. Huh?
What the fuck have you been smoking?
Nightless Night. A clip of the lost film survived. You will see, Mr. Casey. In the Nightless Night, you will finally see.
Nightless Night was Zane's film. It played a role in this story.
Okay, I'm gonna go save it. Oh wait, maybe I'll do that after we kill that guy. Bones is regretting. Oh, by the way, Caroluna, have a great night. Thank you very much for hanging out, and thank you for the No Man's Sky stream that I did get to see earlier when you were on the expedition. Caroluna was doing a No Man's Sky expedition, and I had commented that I had heard that the best way to learn No Man's Sky, hold on, was to do the expeditions, and Caroluna said he didn't think that was necessarily true. That it was better to like have a good grasp of the foundation first.
But not there.
Okay. I just don't know how many of these guys are real. That guy seems pretty real.
Shit! You can't take the story will go on forever.
All right, these guys either need to start dropping ammunition or not existing.
Alan Wake.
then again, maybe I should stop exploring alternate story paths, because we know it's the video clip, the movie clip that we're supposed to watch. But Bones is also saying then that he really wishes they had been streaming Destiny, because after 20 years, he finally broke Brandon. I'll just throw out there, I also wish that you guys had been streaming Destiny. I think very frequently about how lucky we were that we had so many years of Brandon streaming at 8 p.m. I think it was 8 p.m. It was either 7 or 8 p.m. Now I'm trying to remember when he started versus when he ended. Every single weeknight. I really enjoyed those streams. The light projected a teaser of Dark Secrets. Probably going to be able to see it now.
What is this? Zane was in the clip holding my lamp. Was he playing me in his film? Zane's lamp on the screen had no light. I could transfer the light in my lamp to his. The light of the lamp shone out of the screen and revealed the door.
Okay. Are we gonna have to fight? I just wanted get some Juji fruits. Everybody back the hell off. Okay, here's our secret door.
I was back out into the night. The seedy alley away from prying eyes was a good scene for dark deeds.
Carolyn is saying of No Man's Sky, he's heard both, but I think a normal start to get the very basics is better. I understand the broad strokes of No Man's Sky, like collecting resources, building the portable refinery, repairing the hyper engine and stuff, but a lot of the stuff that you're like meant to do or understand that you're supposed to do from there, I'm less confident about. Okay, this is great. We have some more ammo. I don't feel like we have very much to put away as Alan. What are these? Flare gun ammos. I have a lot of flare gun ammo. Let's move some of them out. Let's, honestly, how often do I ever even use this? And then we've got our double-barreled shotgun, our flashbangs, and let me move at least some of these flashbangs out. I just want to make sure that we don't run out of inventory space immediately. Yeah, it's good enough. All right, let's quick save. Carolyn is saying, give him a yell if I want to go through basics. I very well might do that at some point. I really like the ship and some of the stuff that I've seen you doing in that game. Carolina, before you go, can I ask you a question? Something that I've always suspected about No Man's Sky, but don't actually know. Is it the case that if you are mining minerals out of the ground and you use the smallest size, like terraforming tool, like the smallest size available, you get more resources out of the same patch? I've always had the sense
I can figure this out on the plot board.
Yeah, we can, Alan. I want to look around though first. I've always believed that to be the case, and I'm not actually sure. Okay. It is the case, but it takes a lot more time. It definitely does, and I feel like, on the whole, the time that is... I'm so sorry. I did go back here. Yes, that's our save point. Okay. Let's adjust reality. Let's start with Cult of the Word. It's probably Clip of the Lost Film, but sometimes you'll find extra stuff. Can we go down here? No. What I was going to say is I feel like the extra time that it takes to mine out the deposit is the time that you're then not spending going to go find another deposit because you blasted out the first one very recklessly. But again, I'm not. I wasn't even 100% certain that it was a mechanic. Yeah, Bones. Anytime that we think that Binky might be ready to return to streaming, I will be there to watch. I go to the roof where someone fell.
Someone had fallen to their death from the rooftop.
Who did what? Alan, where are you looking that exposes that information to you? Okay. So, I mean, if I want to go up to the roof, that door's locked for me right now, but maybe if we change reality. Again, I sort of like going through them in the order that we unlock them. Let's see what New York's finest. Like, if I was... Okay, hopefully they don't do that the whole time that I'm here. Nope, still locked, but maybe we can get some shotgun cartridges or something out of the back of the police car. Do they lock those things? Oh, we can take the police car's light.
Felt important to the story. This felt correct.
Yeah, see, I like Alan when he's confirming that I'm doing the right thing. I'm less of a fan when he's trying to prompt me forward before I get a chance to look at all the stuff. Find Alice. Yeah, I'd like to do that. But Alan, how does this look correct? We have a light, which is good. Oh, hold on.
You don't think they're gonna want us to, like, cut off a finger or something for this initiation, do you?
Nah, I'm sure we'll just chant some ceremonial stuff. Nothing to it.
Well, it's about time. We paid our dues. Made plenty of their problems disappear. Dumped all those nobodies down that chute.
What we did or didn't do, it's all behind us now. We're going straight to the top, partner.
Yep, like we died and went to heaven.
Yeah, like that echo there. I don't know for a fact that that's critical to the plot, but I want to make sure that I get it all. And on that note, we've already seen how quick I can die. Carol Luna saying that that piece about the mining is... Oh, hello. New to most people that he mentions it to. I don't remember how I came across that. I didn't read it. It was just sort of like... I overall got the sense that if I was a little bit more methodical in mining it out and went slower with a smaller scoop size, I was getting a lot more. So I started doing it, and then I started second-guessing myself that I was doing anything other than wasting time. All right, as far as I know, now we have the light off the cop car. Let's change reality again. This time we'll go to the clip of the lost film. So I'm not really a master of, like, I don't know, room geometry or whatever. So I'm not always confident in what all has changed. This part all back here, aside from, like, the language and stuff, all seems to be pretty much the same. But let's go upstairs and we'll check that door to see if that's opened up. And maybe I can transfer the light someplace. Yep, that would go back to the theater. That's back to the save room. Personally, if my giant neon W fell off the building...
Something on the plot board.
Oh, really? Hold on. Okay. I don't object to Alan giving me a hint when I'm doing the wrong thing either. I'm just saying I would probably turn it off. The big red neon W. Feel like it's time to maybe power that down, save some electricity. Do we want to go back to Cult of the Word, or do we want to just reset it to nothing? I'm no longer at all confident that any of our plot choice is going to open that door. It was very specific that the cop car was important to the plot. I took the light out of the cop car, and then I couldn't see anything else to do with it. But when Alan says that I missed something... Yeah, let's go back to cop car. That was... New York's finest. All right. Alan was very excited about this. Oh, and I gotta say the W is off now, so that's good for the owners of this place. If I put this back, what happens? It removes the W. Why do I care about that? Well, Alan likes the W, though, because we took the light out. Then we get a W.
Progress.
Yeah, he really likes this W. What does that get for me? I don't know. Let's try changing it to Cult of the Word again. Okay, W is on. I don't see what that gets us other than like a yellow cast. Sorry, red cast. I want to say yellow all the time. Okay, and then if the other one that we can set it to is clip of the lost film. I don't know why he likes this W so much. I can't interact with it. I can't get around behind it. The light that I took out of the cop car doesn't seem like something that I can put someplace else. Oh, man. Alan, I think I'm a little bit stumped. Do you want to lean in with some of your patented advice? Think harder. Do the right thing. Hello to Piru, who says,
There are 4 lights.
When I take the light out of the... It might not have anything to do with the W, but Alan now twice has said this is the correct thing. I just don't understand how it helps me any other place. Like, we take the light out of the cop car. If I had a place to put the light, I'd understand. If... Oh, hold on. We didn't look back here.
In the city trapped in eternal night, they watch the film where the night never arrives, where the night hides in your mind.
The cult dumps their trash here. Let's change it back to Cult of the Word? And under no circumstances can I slide down the death chute. The Jeepers Creepers hole. By the way, Bones, if I was ever on a road trip with my sibling and I heard, like, you yelling from the bottom of a Jeepers Creepers hole, I'm just letting you know I would come back later with help. We try to do it as quickly as possible, but I simply would not go in there after you. And if I was at the bottom, I would also understand if you decided to go get the help instead. Don't come down the hole on my account. Then nobody knows where I am. You guys, I don't know. Let's work from Alan is trying to be helpful. We take the light out of the cop car, and he's very happy about it. We switch it back to New York's finest. He likes this. This is the last action that I take where he's like jazzed up about it. Does something change other than the big W? There's a door back there. I didn't see that before. Okay. But I can't get to the door from here. Also, it doesn't exist. But Alan's happy about that. Okay, well, let's keep an eye on the door back there. We'll change some reality around. First of all, again, no reality or no plot twist is an acceptable state of affairs. It doesn't seem like it's ready to go. Bones has had the same conversation with people around sharks. Sharks and also the oil slick monster from... well, what's it called? Creepshow 2. I may be overly locked in on that door that we saw back there. Okay, let me just switch the clip of the lost film, and then we will have rotated our realities around. And then, yeah, now that has a big poster on it. That's less of a door than it's ever been. Maybe it's just stand in that place. What if we just stand right here, like we did to get past the lobby? Boy, I really lost track of that lesson immediately. Wait, was this not it? Oh, no, no, no. You stand back here and then you put the light back in. And now the door is here. Okay, we worked it out. Do I care about that? Oh. Yeah, this whole section started off with an explicit lesson about sometimes you need to mind where you stand when you change reality. I kept thinking that I was going to get into that door.
Straight to the top. The dirty cops looked down on the city. Their city. They had committed repulsive deeds to get there. They told themselves it was worth it.
By the way, Bones, I found there was like a YouTube channel that read aloud. They did a read aloud of the original Stephen King short story that particular Creepshow was based on, and it works just as well in text. I mean, it's a remarkably good adaptation to film for that little short story. But Stephen King is just... I mean, I'm not the first to make this observation, but Jesus Christ, can that guy write? The fact that he can write better strung out on cocaine for decades than I can on my best day. Okay. This seems not ominous at all. Hey! Stuff and a half. Peter was saying that it took even longer. Yeah, it was... Pierre, I would ask, did they have all the dialogue there before? Because I will tell you guys right now, if Alan Wake was not saying aloud, yes, this is the correct thing, this, oh, I'm making progress, I was never going to find that door. I simply was not putting any consideration into what... Oh, I see it. Into what the cop car was shining its lights at. Words of stuff. So... we got Alan's inventory upgraded. One charge to his flashlight seems very valuable. Marks all nearby resources and points of interest on Wake's map. I've never really run out of batteries. I mean, I'm pretty frugal with them, so we'll take the map. That segment is easily the best part of Creepshow 2. It's also kind of weird because the movie's sort of rapey, which obviously isn't okay, but the short story is homophobic, which is also not okay. Yeah, that... without going into details for people who haven't seen it, the way that whole situation plays out really stuck with me as just being a particularly horrific way to go. God, I want to talk about it now, but it's not as explicit as people might be thinking, and yet it's much more emotionally devastating. Also, we should take a look around. Well, let's look at the map. Hold on, because we just unlocked the map. Nothing here, but we do have a ladder, which I feel like I didn't see before, unless that's exactly how I got up here. And then I haven't been over here. Let's assume that this ladder is how I got up, because I'm gonna say now I actually don't remember. Is that familiar? I feel like it is. Let's instead go through this other area. But the effects work on that thing. Like, it's this little short part of the movie. Like, you know, Creepshow is an anthology series, but just the effects work of that, like, those, like, long, like, fibrous ribbons of what appears to be just, like, caustic death wrapping around the people. It was really well done. But not okay things aside, on a technical level, the blob thing looks really good. When it jumps onto the beach, yeah. Yeah, I don't know how delicate we can be about spoilers for something that old. I gotta say, the other one that I really like in concept, if not so much in execution, is the one starring Stephen King when he finds that meteorite rock and touches it with his fingers. Like, once you've seen that one once, I don't know that there's a lot of call to watch it again, but just that, like, just from a concept, it's one of those stories like, man, I want to know what happened after that. Okay, I think it's time for a real save. This is where we started, so I'm going to go to whatever's the oldest save. This one. This one. There we go. Oh boy. There was pizza at Mia and Chivalry's wedding. It was really good. Oh, and like Bones is saying meteor shit. Like, one of my favorite parts in there is where he's fantasizing about like all of the amazing money that he's gonna make, and the scientists or whoever it is that he's fantasizing in his head are like just dumb as rocks. It's a really good thing, and I feel like it plays well to the fact that Stephen King is not an actor, so they like found a role for him where he doesn't really need to be. He just sort of needs to like do the thing that he's doing.
Hey, Tim. New map, huh?
Yep. Like, I've never been to New York, but I can tell you that this ain't it.
I heard you humming again.
Yeah, I can't get this song out of my head. It's a real earworm. I hear it in my dreams.
I know that song you keep humming. It's the theme from Night Springs.
That old sci-fi show?
Sci-fi horror anthology. I used to write for a long time ago.
Look, it sounds a bit nuts, but I think the song is connected to Door. Or it's my subconscious telling me that this is all pretty out there.
Wait, is this different than the map I already got? I feel like this might be new. I feel like I didn't see that before. Do we see anything else on here? Anything new? No. Well, the redheaded woman connected to Door. I know her. Where do I know her from? Her identity changes. Connected to polyhedrons. She will come for me. I feel like that's new. Either that or I absolutely didn't understand it before, and I do now. Bones, I have a special request when you play Quantum Break, which is that you also read Time Knife. Like, I'm just saying, you don't have to read every single individual collectible piece of, like, documentation that you pick up. But when you start finding the script episodes of Time Knife, please give those a gander. All right, we talked with Breaker. I don't know. I sort of want to know what this is. Marquack, thank you so much for the cheer, and I hope you're having a great Saturday. Oh, also, Bones, so Marquack, we were just talking about Creepshow, or Creepshow 2 specifically. And wait, actually, I don't know which one the Meteorite one is in. I think it's Creepshow 2. But Bones was just saying that people hate on Stephen King's acting ability for, like, that part. Okay, so anybody that's doing that, this may come to surprise you, but Stephen King is not an actor. And I think that he did phenomenally well for basically being an amateur and coming in, and as Bones correctly puts it, delivering the part exactly as it was meant to be. Hold on, I'm going to put away this trauma pad as well. So if somebody's coming at Stephen King for that, I don't understand that criticism. Who do you want to see in that role? Like that dude from Darkman? And no, I'm not talking about Liam Neeson. The bad guy, Durand, was that his name? Like, that actor, he played a, like, special needs character on LA Law for a million years, but, like, okay, I just don't know what he would have brought to the role that Stephen King did, and I thought that Stephen King did a fine job. I don't think you need to bring in an Emmy Award-winning actor for that. Mark Wack is saying it's been quite a good Saturday, and he has no interest, no issue with King's acting. Like, let me put it this way. Anybody that comes at King for that did not see King's cameo in The Langoliers, or basically anything that happened in Langoliers. But Stephen King is in that, and if you wanted to complain about the man's acting, I'd probably go after his performance there, and also, who cares? Because, like, look, I'm not saying that if you're not an actor and you appear in a film, then you just get an immediate pass on it. But I'm saying that, like, in that role, much like in the Creepshow thing, it's such like a surreal circumstance that, I don't know, it just doesn't come across. Oh, wait, didn't I get this? Oh, no, I'm way the hell off. And also, what was this? Oh, right, that's the arrow. I'm trying to get to this, if I can. This feels like a you can't get there from here. Oh, maybe not? Did I... No, I feel like this is how I got to him in the first place. But this is where the question mark is, so... I don't know, I'm just gonna look around here. Does anybody have Halloween movie recommendations to watch tonight? Pirate Percy's, have you watched It Follows? I happen to think that's a very good movie. Also, I will recommend, if you haven't seen it, because fucking nobody has seen it, 10 Cloverfield Lane. I do not know why that's the Cloverfield movie that nobody will watch. It's got John Goodman. It's got Mary Elizabeth somebody in it. Mastrantonio? What's her last name? I'm not sure how to progress from here. Do we head down to Cinema Sign? Let me head over here, because I swear to God, I just don't remember which ladder I came up to get into this area in the first place. Winstead! Yeah, Mary Elizabeth Winstead. There you go. Yeah, no. 10 Cloverfield Lane is great. I'm not... This is the... Hold on. Yes, this is where we got up there in the first place. Cloverfield is a good movie. I like Cloverfield. I think that people would enjoy Cloverfield. The Cloverfield paradox is, like, fine. Like, I don't have a problem with it. It's not really intended, I don't think, for a very close level of scrutiny. It's fine. I enjoyed it fine. If I was to pick, if I was to buy 2 Cloverfield movies, that's probably the one that I would not purchase. The one that I absolutely would purchase is 10 Cloverfield Lane. It is absolutely the best movie in the franchise, and if I seem a little bit animated in talking about it, it's because I know multiple people who have refused to watch that movie. They will watch Cloverfield. They will watch the Cloverfield Paradox. They have not, never, ever will see 10 Cloverfield Lane, and it's wild to me. I don't know what, I don't know what's up. Wait, I've been here as well. Oh, but we can change reality from here. Okay, I don't know how we change it yet, but this is where we'd want to be to start making some changes. So let's switch it to Cult of the Word. Pirate Perseus wasn't paying attention, was submitting applications for things, so I don't know what was said. Well, if you're interested in... Hold on, we're going to have an echo here, I think, in a second. If you're interested in... movie recommendations, I was recommending 10 Cloverfield Lane and or It Follows. They're very different movies. If I had to choose one between those, I don't know which one I would choose, truly. Wait, what the hell? I see the white and I saw the black and now I don't see the black. Have I inverted this in my head? Don't you normally stand at the black and then look through to the white? Because how would you... Oh, there we go.
Don't you fucking move, or I'll blow you away.
You got me, Mr. Casey. I'm all yours. Go ahead. Ask that burning question in your mind.
How did you do it? How did you get me into that film clip without my remembering it? Talk to me, damn it!
You've seen the film? Good, good. Now you're ready to meet the Grand Master. He's waiting for you in the projection booth where everything will be revealed, where he will project a new reality onto this one. And now, Mr. Casey, I've played my part to the end.
No! Crazy bastard! Why'd he jump?
The projection booth. Was that where I'd find the murder site?
Okay, I'm gonna try going to the projection booth from here, since this seems like the most thing. Like, Marquack, did you see 10 Cloverfield Lane? Well, this doesn't seem to be right. So, he wants to go to the projection booth. So, I feel like to do that, that's where Breaker is. Let's save it for sure. And it looks like we get to the projector booth by going back to concession stand. So, I'm willing to bet that we have to go here. Well, maybe the lobby, and then use the Grand Master. So, let me switch this to a thing that's not quite so dark. What were we on? Probably New York's Finest. Mark Wack has seen both. I'm a very big fan of It Follows, less so with 10 Cloverfield Lane, but I would say that 10 Cloverfield Lane is my favorite of the Cloverfield movies. Yeah, I feel like It Follows is an underappreciated film. And I know a lot of people that really like it. I would like to see it again. Because I've seen it the one time. It was very memorable. I enjoyed it a great deal. It was such a thorough exploration of that as a concept, and the concept itself I thought was really original. Yeah, we'll just go back down here and then hopefully across the lobby. I don't know how we get back. The only thing is that I don't know how we get back into the building, because there was a drop down. Well, we'll find out. Okay, that's super not what I meant to do. I was thinking about aiming. Fuck. Not great timing. None of this is a good idea. Hold on. Stop. I do not want to die here. Or at all. Fuck. Hold on. Go, Alan! Alan! So, I just want to note there, I was not aiming. I was trying to click in the stick to run, and for some reason he was, like, raising the pistol. I promise you, left trigger is to aim. I was not touching that. That feels a little frustrating. But again, fortunately, we saved it. Piru says 10 Cloverfield Lane was quite good. Bone says I went to the theater with a friend who hated it. And I sat there grinning like a... Wait, was that It Follows, Bones? Or... 10 Cloverfield Lane? That's a bummer when you go to see a movie with somebody who, like, it just... They really have a bad time about it. I try not to be a pill when, like, I don't happen to have enjoyed the movie. Like, I never want to dump on anybody else's enjoyment. I feel like it's a comparatively small number of movies and I'm like, I have nothing positive to say about that. I'm trying. The other mechanic to be aware of, and this is not a complaint, I'm just noting for people how it works.
Destroys a monster.
There. Is that if you dodge during a reload, it cancels out of the reload. So that's why sometimes you see me like start to reload and then like do it again moments later. It's because I had to do this. I had a shotgun at one point. We maybe make use of that for a bit. Fuck.
You don't have a clue.
Okay, I'm not gonna die again, please. Fuck it, I'm gonna use another one. Hold on. We've got more trauma pads. It was It Follows. He absolutely did not get it. So, It Follows is one of those movies that I've never seen a single trailer for. I don't know how it was marketed. one of the reasons that I don't like to watch trailers is so that I don't walk into things with, like, the wrong expectation of what they're going to be. The fewer expectations I have, the better. I get to experience the movie the way that the writer and director intended, not the way that the marketing people afterwards thought might be appealing. So, that said, I only heard, like, I think I went into the theater for It Follows just being like, I had heard it was good. And that was basically what I knew about it. So, I sort of took it as it came, and I surely got it. Okay, so now we're back out here, so I can take the light.
I was close to finding the solution.
Okay, how many of you are dangerous to me? Alright, who did that? You? Alright, I would like to go back into the theater, please. No. Yeah, see, I can get back up there. Well, hold on. Maybe we can do it if I switch reality to the Grandmaster, whatever it's called. Sir? Nope, not real. No, this guy's got a weapon. Okay. Actually, no guesses. Probably should have put more than one of these in there. Ugh. Okay, are you guys not real then? I've got one bullet left for this pistol. Okay, could everybody... And also, it doesn't pause when you go in to do this, so that's another reason that you gotta take those out. Maybe we get stairs. I don't know. Nope. Oh, yeah, I'll do this.
My eyes couldn't follow it.
Your story. Your story is a monster.
Oh my god.
These words are your throat.
Okay. I saw a dot on here, but I guess I can't go down the death chute. One bullet there. Yeah, I've still got some of these. I'm gonna quick save it real quick. But Piru, I'm sorry, Pirate Percy's, if you're still here, what kind of spooky or scary movies do you like? Are you a fan of, like, Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street, the Halloween movies, the Scream movies? Are you more into psychological horror or cosmic horror? Like, it wasn't my favorite movie, but I didn't have a bad time with, oh, Bones, The Void. Yeah, The Void. Like, to me, The Void just, like, goes from 1 to 1,000,000, like, instantly. It just, it has such a great vibe at the start, but then it just accelerates too fast into like the wildest stuff. However, like if that's what you're in for, like I haven't seen other things that do what the Void does. Like, the things that are, like, horrifying about the Void are not necessarily things that you think they're gonna be at the start. And if you look a little bit deeper, if you think about what all is going on and why it's happening, I feel like that's where... What the fuck? What? Where... Is this what reality did? Hold on. Where am I? I'm over here. Okay. Well, I found it by accident. This is absolutely not how I thought we were going to get in here. But whatever, we're here.
Wait.
Let me reload.
Wait. I just want to say,
Okay, everybody relax. So I don't think I have any pistol ammo squirreled away at all. Oh, but I definitely use the flare gun a bit, so we can take the flare gun out. Yeah, let's grab... What are these, flare gun ammos? Yeah, and I'm gonna put one back. And then regular flares, am I out of those? I am. Also, I need to get the flashbangs up on the thing here. Let's quick slot this over there. Also, I need some trauma pads. Okay, and now I'm gonna quick save it. Oh, hold on. I can stand in the light here while we plot the next move. Also, this room is apparently filled with... Yeah. I feel like these weren't here before. Maybe they've unlocked because the game saw how terrible I was at preserving ammo. However, it looks to me like there's 2 additional... Yeah. Boy, thank God for that map. Okay, is that all? Yeah, that's all pistol ammo. Okay, we're doing a lot better than we were a minute ago. Let me quick save it here. I would say that for anybody that hasn't seen it, I think that the Naomi Watts, like, American remake of The Ring is... That's A+ horror for me. I really like that movie.
Darkness is a weapon.
Hold on. I could probably use a little bit more. The trouble is, I just don't know which of these guys did that. I feel like it was that guy.
you are in the storm. Wake.
Interestingly, the Ring 2, like American Ring 2, absolutely not. I actually rewatched that movie. Gosh, I think we watched that like a year or 2 ago at most, and because I was just like, but it can't be that bad. Like maybe I was just going into it with like incorrect assumptions. No, it really is not a good movie. Casabella didn't like the American version of Ring. I watched the Japanese version before that one and loved the original. Yeah, see, I had never seen the Japanese version or really any J-horror at all. So, I'm sorry, where are we going to switch reality? We can do it in the lobby, and then the lobby, I think, might bring us into the light shift. Hold on. We should go into the concession stand question mark. I've never worked at a movie theater. I don't know how you get to the projector booth. All right, let's maybe try it from here. So we're going to go to the Grandmaster. Kaz has the Ring trilogy in the Japanese version. The prequel is terrifying. We watched one of those for like a Me-October watch party. Like one of them. Okay, shit. It's fine. I would like to check the map. Okay, hold on. I want to find my way to the... Actually, almost as far in this room that I could get. Okay, time out, because there was a container here. There was a container out here. But Kaz, I just don't remember which one we watched for Me-October. At some point, the Japanese continuity for The Ring, like, split, similar to how, there's multiple different continuities for the Halloween movies. And I just don't remember. There's like the Sadako version. I don't remember now. It's been at least a year since we saw it. I don't see this thing. I don't see the container that it's boasting to me about. Hey, silly, there's a thing here. You should get it. At least the dudes have left. Container. And it feels like it's definitely on this floor. It really looks like it should be right here. Does anybody see a dot coming up that I'm not opening? This might... We've encountered it at least once before where it's like, hey, there's a container here. Open the container, get the container, get the container. And it was bugged. Yeah, I'm going to walk away from this because as much as there's at least a 30% chance that it's just completely empty. Okay, so... Oh, that's very funny. There's a openable here as well. Let me just see if I can find a version of reality that doesn't have crap in the corner. How about the nothing? How about it's just regular cinema?
The scene changed with the story.
Oh, you know what else it could be? I might have to, like, light shift. Except I don't see a place to do that. Okay, let's change reality. We'll go to the Cult of the Word first. The last one that Bones saw was Sayako, that's the name I was trying to think of, versus Kayako, which was The Ring versus The Grudge. And what were they upset about? Like, what was their beef with each other? Was it a Freddy versus Jason one where they just both really wanted to murder people and were sort of squabbling over who was going to get the most of them? Nope. By the way, Bones, I don't remember the name of the guy, like somebody Cunningham, I think. Is there any chance that they're ever going to settle up with the rights to Friday the 13th and just allow them to make movies again? It just seems like such a bizarre thing to say, well, then no one will get to make a movie. Oh, that kicked me way the hell out. Yeah, that physically moves me completely out of the zone. I really want to progress. I'm trying to get to this staircase, and... You know, let's go into the theater. Okay, so there's the projection room. It feels like there should be a way for me to get there. And I'm in a room where I can... Now I can light shift. Hold on. Maybe this is where the container is or whatever. Nope. Not that I see anyway.
Alan Wake. Alan Wake.
Okay, so that takes the hidden door away. And when I do that, it really just seems to put some more, like, chairs into this room.
Alan Wake.
From what I understand, there was a compromise. Brian Fuller was working on a Friday the 13th series for A24 that fell apart, but according to him, he had full access to put Jason in it, even though it was a prequel series. Why is Brian Fuller not... Whoa! Hold on, did something happen? Oh, wow! Whoa! Oh my god, you guys, I'm so sorry. Hello to everybody that just raided over. Hello to Drex. Hello to, Nikolai, Pirate Percy's, Hunter, Kaz, Giggle Monkey, Raz, Time Lord. I'm so sorry. You guys, I've been wandering around in circles for the last little bit. Kay, thank you very much for gifting the sub over to Apnilla. It sounds like someone's cooking curry. I hope it's App. So App, congratulations on the huge Shavepocalypse. I was able to stop by No Beard Raid. It's the No Beard Raid. Hello to Ginger Beef. Yes, something big did happen. I know, see this soon. Have a wonderful evening. I will be back. App, thank you very, very, very much. Let's pause for a second to do some shout outs for folks. Hold on just a second. Let's do a shout out for, hold on. Yep, hold on. Shout out for Raz. And the trouble is, sorry, I'm way off mic. I just don't know who else in the group might stream. Oh wait, Ginger Beef does. Hold on. Oh man, I'm gonna miss it. Does Time Lord stream? I don't remember. Hold on. 6. Oh, you know who else does? I don't know if he came in. Hold on. Sorry, you guys. Platform Platypus. Because we were watching a stream the other day. It was a lot of fun. Yes, it was World War II Rebuilder, a game that I've never heard of. Nikolai is asking, how are you enjoying it? I'm enjoying the game a great deal. I'm currently a little bit stuck, but that tends to happen in this game. We're trying to find our way up to the projection booth, and that means going in a staircase right here. You can see the dotted line leads over to the projector room, and I'm just having a little bit of difficulty twisting reality to let me in. Partly it's because there's a lot of different ways to twist reality. What room am I in currently? Wait, hold on. I'm in the theater hall. So let's try adjusting the theater hall. So for anybody that's not familiar with the game, and this is just more like gameplay mechanics, it's not really spoilery. We're here in the theater hall, and I'm gonna hit on the Grand Master, which rewrites the story that Alan is in, and then
Something out of a horror story, but I had to keep going.
things change. If I adjust the light in this room, we might get something different. I regret that I didn't get a chance to like catch up with App. I hope that he had a fantastic stream, and I was going to congratulate him on his Shavepocalypse, which I couldn't be there to see live because we were traveling for... Oh, hold on, this looks promising. Yesterday was More Than Amia's real-world wedding, to Chivalry. And so we went to attend that. It was a lot of fun, but for that reason, I was away and did not have an opportunity to see it. So, I mean, that's cool. Can I... Oh, wait, can we open the door?
I found myself in a maze of film equipment. There had to be a way to the projection booth from here. I wasn't alone.
This was not the way that I thought I was going to get to the projection booth. As Nikolai says, it's really trippy. It definitely is. On that note, any feedback that you guys have on how the game looks and sounds?
I'm here, you son of a bitch! Show yourself! The Grand Master my ass! You're a clown in a mask!
Yeah, this game is a lot about sort of like warping reality around you, and it's not really at will. It's sometimes a matter of changing things to see what changes. Like, you execute a change and then see how your editing of the story adjusts what you do and don't have access to. There's a logic to it. The way that I tend to do it comes down to more like trial and error. I'd like to be smarter about it. Oh, hold on. We can still go through here. Platform Platypus is saying that our reality is warped enough as is.
I was back where I started. A loop within a loop. I had to keep going.
Okay. By the way, so Platform Platypus, World War II Rebuilder. I've never heard of that game. Is that brand new?
You son of a bitch! Show yourself! Who was that? Who said that? The Grand Master my ass. You're a clown in a mask. I'm not the one wearing a mask here, you moron!
The Casey in the story was losing it. I wasn't far behind.
Okay. Well, as long as we got new dialogue, we might as well keep... Oh, no, we can't. I was going to say PTing this.
I was back at the beginning again. I had to keep going. Find a way to the murder site.
I'm here, you son
Hello?
of a bitch!
Hey!
Show yourself! Who was that? Who
going?
said that? That's a real
But I
clever
saw
trick,
someone.
asshole! You can run, but you can't hide! The Grand Master my ass! You're a clown in a mask! I'm not the one wearing a mask here, you moron! Why don't you come here and say that to my face, buddy? Then we'll see who's the moron!
Platform Platypus is saying that he thinks that it came out last year. Never heard of it, but saw it on sale on Steam and figured that he'd try it out. It looked really interesting, and I was like, this seems like a genre that I would enjoy. I just had no idea where it had come from. Thank you for streaming it. I love getting, like, I love learning about a new game from... Oh, here we go.
It was locked from the other side.
That's not going to make that easier. And try over here.
What is this feeling? I died. Did I die? It got me. It ate my mind. You're not making sense, man. Fuck. I can't get it, man. Return. I was writing. Return. Something went wrong. I've written it so many times and it always fails. It fails. I'm doing something wrong. I forget. What's wrong? Is there something wrong with me? Am I wrong somehow? Am I missing something? Skipping over some vital beat? All right, I have to write. Sure, of course. I mean, that's a given. That's a given. I wrote departure. That worked. That worked fine. Maybe there's a missing step before return. What's between departure and return? The tasks, the challenge, the lesson. Initiation, yeah, I haven't written that. To master this place, to set things up, can't go to return before initiation. That's right, that feels right. Initiation. I have to write initiation.
Oh, we could have pressed A to see it up close. I thought that was going to take us through the television. And yeah, for anybody that might be joining in progress, going into media is just a thing that happens all of the time in this. Platform Platypus was saying the gameplay wasn't anything special, but I enjoyed the historical aspect of it. And you said that that's on sale right now? Projection booth. Yeah, this is where we want to go.
I was back at the beginning again. I had to keep going. Find a way to the murder site.
I'm here, you son of a bitch! Show yourself! Shut up! Shut up! Shut the fuck up!
Casey?
You can run. I'll get you! I'll get all you fuckers!
Yes? No. Okay. See, well, I wouldn't want to give him something. I'd want to untie his hands and take off that dumb mask, but sure, Alan's got a better idea. We're gonna hand this man something. We'll have to look around a bit to decide what that might be.
Oh no! Oh no, you don't! You'll be sorry!
What the fuck? I was getting close.
Alan's so much more confident that he's doing the right thing than I am. Kaz says Alan played too much Persona 4.
Welcome, Alex Casey. You've done well. You've played your role perfectly.
Everything out of your mouth is a damn lie. The only place any of this makes any sense is in your psychotic brain.
As a fictional character in a story, you've fulfilled your purpose. You brought the writer of the story here. You can go now, Casey.
No, I'm not going anywhere before I get some answers. How was I in that movie? Why does all this feel so familiar? What? Who the fuck are you? Who the fuck am I? No!
And welcome to you, Alan Wake.
What the hell?
This is the ritual to lead you on. We're just one step away from your final destination, Mr. Wake. But first, here's an unanswered mystery for you. If Casey was fictional, and you assumed his role as a detective, are you now fictional too? Whose story are you living, Mr. Wake?
The visions were getting under my skin, coming too close for comfort. Not a separate layer, but mingling with my own reality in the dark place.
Gosh, Alan, what's that like? Having fiction intermingle with your own reality? I feel like that's the whole thing of Alan Wake. Like, that's his whole deal. All right. Anything here? Also,
Wait.
don't...
Dead end. This can't be right. Did I miss something?
Oh, probably. He's being very kind, because I think it would have been that I missed something. Let's go back and maybe... Okay, this is definitely not the room that we left to go into that one.
The murder site. The mask was the key.
And hello to Bueller. Bueller, I hope that you've also had a great Saturday.
This is how I could help her.
Saga Anderson, listen. I've been tricked. Scratch wrote returned. I tried to fix the story, but he stopped me before I reached the end. He has it now. It's the key to escape.
What do you mean, escape? You Scratch.
I need to stop him. I need to stop him before he gets out. He's after Alice. I'm still trapped, but I'm making progress. I wrote you in to be the story's hero. Scratch made a horror story. I need to match the genre. It has to be dark, but the hero can break through, save her family, save us all.
Save her family? Are you talking about my family?
Yes. Whatever you're doing, it's working. You just need to keep going.
Did we have family in the horror story?
I was closer now. Closer than ever before. But there was no time to lose. Everything was hanging in the balance. I could still lose it all. Parliament Tower. I had to make it work this time. I could stop Scratch, get the manuscript, fix its ending.
I know that this is like a daring thing to say, but I truly do think that this would be even more confusing if I were not alternating every chapter between Saga and Alan, Saga and Alan. I feel like, because I think Batikin had said that he did like all of one story and then all of the other, and I feel like I just lose track for the various points where their dialogue interlaps and they're like talking to each other, because that conversation they just had, that's the most recent thing that we saw Saga say to Alan, and she, we got to see her part of the conversation where she was talking about, it's Logan, right? I think it's Logan, and how dare you write my daughter into the story, and you have to like set it up, so you have to fix this. Without being able to remember that, I feel like I'd feel even more lost. Okay, I am so sorry. Am I supposed to recognize these two? Like, is one of them, are these Thornton and Mead or whatever they were at the beginning? It's just, I'm not great with faces, and these two are dead and, wired up with hooks. So, do they have name tags or something? Not really. They could just be rando cops, but I feel like they're the deputy people. No, they're from New York City. Okay, then I have no idea who these people are. Oh, Bueller, thank you very much for the follow. I definitely want to save it because I want to make sure that we get all this locked in.
I was traveling deeper into the dark place. The poem on the wall was growing at the same pace, dogging my footsteps. Like my unwanted shadow moving in the corner of my eye. It wasn't my writing. I didn't know what it was. A terrible prophecy. A curse. Looming over me.
A pale balloon in the sky, float and sink deeper. Night springs when bright falls for this sleeper. The surface disturbed, the reflection now a traitor. In the cavity of the skull turned into a crater. This is the ritual to lead you on. Your friends will meet him when you are gone. That last part I definitely remember. We've seen that before. Is there anything else like the fact that this projector is running? No. Okay. They're cosplaying Resident Evil. Yeah, Resident Evil 2 specifically. They're all dressed up for the part. Yes. I will say this, for as many times as I've died, and I don't feel good about it, also I should definitely take some pills. At least I haven't gotten myself backed into a corner where I have absolutely no, like, ammo or healing or anything like that. So, as we're going, today, App was playing Mother. Hold on. I think we're getting... Hold on, let's see where this goes. I was very curious about Mother. Anybody that's coming into this midway through, I just want to assure you that this makes perfect sense to all of us. And the trouble is, I don't know if this is A, important, B, short, or C, a full-length motion picture of Sam Lake's fever dreams.
Onko täällä ketään? Ahti.
Sanovat, se joka varjoon tyytyy, valon ihmeestä paitsi jää.
Minulla oli sinua ikävä.
Olit Veikon kanssa. Siksi lähdin.
Hän on poissa. Ollut jo kauan.
Kun nyt lähden, lähde kanssani.
Mutta vasta tämän yön jälkeen.
Sitä. Tuik, 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 tuik.
Heti sillä oli paskat housussa. Kontas ojan pohjalla änkyrä kännissä ja huusi ja soperteli ja Armo, rakkasveli, anna armo, mä kuolen. Ai saatana. Kato. Tuhlaajapojan paluu. Ja häntä koipien välissä. Tuliko hakemaan anteeksiantoa?
Uutiset mistään paluusta ovat ennenaikaisia. Tulin vain käymään. Ja nyt kun muistan millaista tämä touhu täällä on, en viivy kauaa. Missäs veljesi luuraa?
Pisti hengiltä. Rupes käymään aivoa se aina länkytys.
You guys, I just wanted to note that if I could down in front, I would.
Ei se paskaveli kelvannut edes siihen. Sä olit mestarin valittu. Vaikka mä koskaan ymmärtänyt, että miksi. Päiviltä pitäis sinutkin pistää. Mitä on? Nyt tuli tupen rapinat, poika. Leikataan parta! Leikataan pojalta parta!
Miksi palasit, kun kerran lähdit?
En aikonut. Mutta nyt löydän itseni täältä. Nyt on kai kirottu. Kirjoitettu sadistisen kirjailijan tarinaa. Kierrän kehää.
Maa on syklinen laulu. Mites siellä valtion kontrollivirastossa menee?
Väärä virasto. En ole siellä töissä. Sitä paitsi sain potkut. Ei olisi tarvetta talonmiehen apulaiselle.
Ei ole. Tämän tilan isäntä katosi yön selkään vuosia sitten. Sen jälkeen, kun sinä lähdit. Merkit on ilmassa, että multakin loppuu hommat pian. Siksi kyselen virastosta. Ehkä saan sieltä töitä.
Malja.
Mille juomme?
Yöttömälle yölle. Palasit luoksemme, palasit. Tämä riitti vie sinut tuon puoleiseen.
I know the people that made this watched Twin Peaks and they were like, whoa, 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 slow down. You don't have to give away the entire story so coherently all at once. You gotta tease it out and have a bunch of symbology along the way. Go for a vibe.
Sanotaan, että Aleen kurkotti liian pitkälle yön syövereihin. Eikä löytänyt sieltä enää pois. Kannattaa varaa sitä Aleenin mustaa leskeä. Taisit olla vähän heikkona häneen.
Pelkäsin häntä.
Me pojat oltiin aina vähän toivottomia naisten kanssa.
Didn't actually need the close-up of that. I was willing to accept the reality that that was there.
Tämä riitti vie sinut tuon puoleiseen.
Hän palaa. Ja sinut lukitaan huoneeseen.
Alussa oli sana.
Vihdoinkin.
Kiitos, rakkaani.
En kierrä kehää. Tämä on spiraali.
I don't know what that means. Fin, end.
Kuin painajainen hän luoksesi saapuu. Hänet
That might be it. If anybody, does anybody currently have any questions on why Alan Wake 2 took 13 years to make? Boo! Why do we not get credits? I mean, I know that we got them at the beginning, like Barbara Yager played the Dark Widow and stuff. But it would have been cool to get, like, some credits at the end. Lopu means the end. Also, I did see Piru was saying that apparently Sam Lake was supposed to be completely nude, presumably for the scene in the woods, when he was, like, crawling around and puking up large grubs or whatever that was. You guys, I truly don't know, in all seriousness, how to relate anything that we just saw to the story or events of this movie, or if we're supposed to. Alex Casey is a Max Payne stand-in. I couldn't even begin to guess which part of that might have been relevant or part of Max Payne's journey. It's possible that it's not supposed to be, just like Sheriff Breaker might not supposed to be the guy from, what's it called? Quantum Break. I don't know, and maybe it will make more sense as we go. I am going to save it. Yeah, we'll save it right there. Okay, and yeah, as Kaz says, Sam Lake had too much fun making this game. I was watching this and being like, does Sam Lake personally own Remedy? Because assuming that he is a staff member there, even if he's like a founding staff member, but he is like co-owners, he had to turn over expense reports at some point to say, where is our company's money going? Well, we had to do this night shoot. We needed some fog machines, some long black robes, a trick knife, and more fake blood than you can get in this country. We had to specially import the fake blood. And one thing that I truly, deeply admire about this game is its willingness to swing for the fences. People say modern AAA games all feel the same, and they all look the same, and they all play the same. Motherfuckers, like... I can honestly say that this has been one of the more surreal experiences that I've had with any game ever. Whether or not all of this hangs together in like a single coherent way by the end, I can't possibly guess. What I do know is that I very much enjoyed this section of it, and we will see you for some more Max Payne 2 as early as tomorrow. For now, though, we're going to go find somebody fun to raid, and I'm just going to send a quick like PM to App just to apologize for not seeing this the raid much sooner. I was just really wrapped up in what I was looking at. But you guys, it was wonderful to have you here. I hope I've successfully sold Alan Wake to all of you. He owns 4.2% of Remedy, which is not a small amount. I mean, 560,000 shares, says Piru. Princess Casey just got here. Well, Casey, we will be back possibly tomorrow morning, but maybe tomorrow evening for some more. Right now, let's go find somebody fun to raid. This was very, very fun and not like a gaming experience that I've had elsewhere. And until next time, you guys, thank you. Pardon me. Thank you so much, and I hope you have a great night.